Hello, everyone. Julia Brown here from Walking the Spirit Towards Black Paris and Beyond. How are you? I hope you are well, safe, and happy. I wanted to speak to you today. I wanted to share something with you. I wanted to share what I learned while I was writing my ebook, a guide to fun and safer vacationing during COVID-19 this summer and fall. Don't worry, it's not a sales pitch in any way, shape, or form. I just want to share with you a couple of things that I learned about myself, but I learned about the bigger picture while I'm writing this book. So I set out to write this book in June, and I thought it's going to be a little 20-pager, but it blew up into a 53 page. And as I am tuning into every chapter I'm writing, so I'm researching about accommodations, about how people getting around, how to get around the different means, like whether it's by rail or by air, by car. I'm looking into, the national parks. I'm looking into all the different areas that go into what you might take as a trip. Um, and what I'm tuning into is the doubt, the collective doubt that's there, the sense of uncertainty, the sense of danger even. And I want to alleviate that. That's what my goal is in writing this book. I'm a travel advisor. It's my passion and my goal to get people out traveling, but not at the expense of, of endangering other people and endangering ourselves. Um, what I've learned is that it's not all about fear and restrictions. We don't have to look at it that way. Not at all. It's an opportunity to do things differently. Let me start with my own story and how COVID hit me first. This March, I was looking forward to, in April, I was going to Paris and for my usual 7 months there, working from there. And before I went, I wanted to go see my daughter in Montreal. And then, of course, COVID hit and I wasn't going anywhere. And I went, what? My heart just went, what do you mean I can't go visit my daughter? You mean I have to wait till the end of the year? No, absolutely no. But it was nothing I could do about it, right? There's nothing I could do. But there was. Come July, I packed up my car, packed up the belongings that I needed, and I moved to Montreal. And so I cannot tell you how grateful I am, how pleased I am that I just get in my car 10 minutes later, I can hang out with my daughter. And that is the gift that I have gotten out of this situation here. And so for each of us, there is opportunity all around us. And part of that opportunity for me, speaking personally, is feeling like I'm stepping out of a routine and creating new ways of being in this world. Now, and that brings a sense of living our own metamorphosis. Now, something is routine. Like we talk about routines, everybody's got routines, right? You go to, okay, let me just go to the grocery store. Now you have to stop and think, okay, have I got my mask? You get to the door of the grocery store, you got to, wash your hands with the sanitizer. But it's not about you. It's not about me and my glasses that fog up so that I can't even read the labels. It's not about me. It's about, protecting myself, but protecting the people around me as well. And hoping and helping, doing what I can do to make this situation more livable. And then eventually we'll find a way out of it. One of the, as I'm writing, I'm thinking about, and I'm listening to other people, how they relate to COVID, is the sense of privilege. What privilege have we been taking for granted? What have we been taking for granted? And that one big privilege that's right up at the top of the list is the passport. Do you have one of those passports where you can just been able to get in and out and gallivant all over the world just at will? Well, isn't it humbling at this time to think you're not allowed to go anywhere, you're not allowed to go here, not allowed to go there? Okay, so we'll get over that, right? Have to think about, again, by not going to certain places, we are protecting other people until we get this in hand. So for the moment, we put our passport in the drawer and looking a little closer then, looking around us, let's see how we can benefit from what is around us and being here now. So in my book, I outline and advise on different areas that where we can still enjoy life. For example, accommodations. You might decide to take a staycation in your town, but in a really nice hotel in your town, or Airbnb, or a really nice one close by. Now, in the past, when you went to a hotel, you swabbed off the remote control and called it a day and settled in to have a good time. Or when you went in the air, when you got on a flight, maybe you wiped off the chair table. That's not good enough anymore, right? But we have to change. We have to do the change the way things. We have to change the way we are doing things, right? But it's not just us that's changing. It's them that's changing. The accommodations, for example, the hotels, the Airbnbs, they've all put into place different measures to help us feel safe. And it's their responsibility because the rapport between us has changed now. They have to give back as much as we give them. It's not about us just putting down our money and then hopefully we're getting something. It's a partnership now. So in all aspects, from air to rail to whether you're taking a road trip, everything has changed, but it's a more equal. We have more as travelers to request and to expect along the way. Now, another part of what I talk about, and it reflects my great passion, is Black heritage. And in this moment that we are living right now, the Black Lives Matter movement, nothing new, right? When I say that, I mean that Black lives have not mattered, have not seemed to matter to the outside world since the beginning of time. Well, we now have a chance to put that forward, to be more conscious and to more consciously engaged. Now, if you are a person of color, that conscious engagement might be looking up what other places of history, my history, around me. How can I go and visit? How can I go engage and feel more that this is my place to be? If you're not a person of color, the same thing. How can you make your knowledge, how can you know more? How can you become more involved? How can you open the narrative, even to people around you, that these places matter, that this is part of our history, the part of the history of the town I live in, part of the village I live in, part of the country I live in. So I hope that the book that I've written, you will find some benefit in it. And if you feel so moved, please look at there's a link below and you can download it for free. Yes, for free. And I hope that you get some benefit from it. Thank you and take care. Bye.